Hello and welcome back. It is Modern No Ban List time once again. Second match of the week. It's going to be Infect against Splinter Twin. Now, those may sound like a couple of decks that are still around in Modern. And what's with the fancy no ban list stuff? But these deck lists are a little spicier than the ones you might see at a local Modern tournament nowadays. So we are in Group B. I can show you who the decks are. Group B has Death and Taxes, it has a Splinter Twin list, an Infect list, and Storm. So here we go with the Twin versus Infect matchup. Check out this is what Infect looked like at the beginning of Modern. There was the very first Modern Pro Tour, right after the format had been announced. I mean, Wizards banned some stuff. They sort of took their first guess. But one of the decks that snuck through, I think completely unknown to anybody, is this combo. Blazing Shoal, Infect. So Blighted Agent or Inkmoth Nexus. Those are the only Infect creatures in the deck. It's actually only got the 8 Infect creatures, though Muddle the Mixture can, of course, go get the Blighted Agent, and Teleria West can go get the Inkmoth Nexus. So plays like it has more than 8. You point Blazing Shoal at any of those Infect creatures, and note it's a flyer and an unblockable guy. Pitch a giant red card. 4 Dragonstorms in the deck just to be pitched to Blazing Shoal. Progenitus in the deck just to be pitched to Blazing Shoal, and you can go get it with Summoner's Pact in a pinch. So, kind of crazy combo deck. Sam Black top 8'd the very first Modern Pro Tour with this deck, and Blazing Shoal was immediately added to the Modern banned list. Has not been seen since. Modern Infect decks are much more like multiple giant growth based. This is basically Sam's list from that Pro Tour, but with 4 Mental Missteps jammed in. So, very cool deck. Definitely wanted to have a version of this deck in the field, and Eduardo Sajkovic sent me this copy. Looks pretty solid. On the other side, definitely have to have a Twin deck in the field too. I mean, Twin just has been a staple of Modern. It won the very first Modern Pro Tour. It has been good ever since. So, Jace the Mind Sculptor for value. You got Dig Through Time to go searching for combo parts. Of course, the basic combo is still the same one that you can play in Modern nowadays. Deceiver, Exarch, or Pestermite, plus Splinter Twin. Creature comes into play. Untap. How about the creature wearing the Splinter Twin? Yeah, okay, that works. Make another guy. And they're all hasty, and then they all get to attack and win the game. Mental Missteps, of course. Chrome Mox for acceleration. And then you've got, all the good cantrips that are available, and some permission. I don't know. It's a kind of an interesting interactive matchup. I think we get to play some real Magic this time. So
I'm looking forward to some Magic.
Sounds like a plan. All right. Well, I'm playing the Infect side. All right. I am hosting a match. Come fight me. I will unmute you. We can chat some more after the match.
Sounds good.
I think I like my chances here. I feel like my combo deck is just a little bit faster than his. We have sort of similar amounts of disruption and resilience, like the permission suite. And I run the die roll. Wow. So this is 2 Preordains and a Muddle? I don't have an Infect creature. I can go get a Blighted Agent with this, but I need 2 combo parts. I need the Blazing Shoal and a thing to pitch. I don't think 2 Preordains and a Muddle is enough. I'm going to mulligan. Ugh. Now we have everything. Blighted Agent, Blazing Shoal, stuff, but 0 lands. And look, I don't think you mulligan a lot of 6-card hands with the new mulligan rule, but I do think you mulligan 0 lands. So, down to 5. Gotta keep this one. Probably is better than the first one if I find land. I'm gonna push this. Yeah, put it on the bottom. I'm constrained on mana and I already have 2 1-mana cantrips, so definitely don't want to draw that. Alright, yeah, we are on Group B of this tournament. Still got 2 groups to go. 8 decks that you guys have not seen yet are in the field. So, do I ponder first or preordain first? I feel like preordain gets me further into the deck, and then I get to next turn ponder and see more fresh cards. If I ponder, I'm just going to be preordaining through the cards I left with the ponder, which isn't awful. but I don't think that's what I want to do. I mean, my odds of finding a land are slightly smaller off the Preordain, but I think the Preordain plus Ponder is probably better than the other order. Alright, so we found a Misty. That's great. Don't want this Ponder. Do want the Misty. Great. Next turn, I get to play Related Agent. Now, I still got to find 2 cards for my combo, but I can get the Blazing Shoal with the Muddle once I'm at 3 mana. Not bad for a 5-card hand. Hilarious. Yeah, these mental missteps are everywhere. Mental misstep is just kind of omnipresent in this format. Definitely makes me feel like even no banless modern might want to ban one mental misstep. Summoner's Packs. So that's a Progenitus if I can find a Blazing Shoal. So I'm actually 1 mana away from having all the pieces. Now, there is, of course, the small problem of him playing a bunch of lightning bolts. I guess I could Ponder instead of the Blighted Agent. I was probably supposed to Ponder instead of the Blighted Agent. And then have the fetch land to shuffle away the cards I don't want from the Ponder after I take the good one. Yeah, and this played this turn. Huh. I'm just gonna go back and do it this way. I should have a fetch land untapped, but my bad. Oh, is he gonna misstep? No. Island. I gotta put those on the bottom. If I had the fetch land, I would actually happily take 1 land and then crack the fetch land. Huh. Well, that works. It's a backup Blighted Agent. It's fine. It's probably better than a 3rd land, so it all worked out. Wow. Man. I can Summoner's Pact for Progenitus and go for it next turn. And then if he Lightning Bolts me, not only do I fail to combo kill him, I die to my own Summoner's Pact. It's kind of funny. I can't muddle for an answer. I just don't have an answer to that. I mean, if he taps out, he's missing lands. Oh, man. Man, I don't even have a missteps. I lose to Spell Pierce and Lightning Bolt. I can't go for that. That seems crazy. Maybe I just play 2 Blighted Agents, apply some pressure, and if he starts doing things, like he's not in any danger of combo killing me if he's only on 2 lands. So I can actually just apply pressure with Blighted Agents. Hopefully, I mean, if I draw an answer, great. I can muddle to counterspell him because I don't need to tap my mana. He can have 2 answers though, but then I make him show me 2 answers or I lose the game. That's okay. I'd prefer to get him to just preemptively bolt one of these Blighted Agents. Put click under the Chrome box. Alright, so now he can combo kill me, except I can what? I can either snap back or muddle, but not both. I don't really want to go for this here and just lose the game. I feel like I'm winning the game. I can also Summoner's... Oh, Summoner's Pact for Progenitus to pitch to Snapback doesn't save me because I still can't pay the upkeep. So the question is, do I go for it with Muddle backup? All right, let's just go for it. If he's got 2 answers, we lose. If he's got 1 answer, we're okay. I feel like he's going to have 2 answers, which is why I don't know. Spell Pierce is what beats me here. Because second Lightning Bolt, he doesn't have the red mana for. If he's got a Spell Pierce, we lose. If he doesn't have a Spell Pierce, he does have... He had them both. Damn it. I can't pay. Yeah, we just lose. I can't pay the upkeep on the Summoner's Pact. Damn it. Hey, Shadow. You had those last turns too, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I could have gone for it last turn with the same play. I was kind of hoping, but then once you showed me mana, I'm like, I don't really want to let the game go longer, so I went for it anyway. So I kind of gave you a draw step to find one of them. Mm-hmm. I knew you had at least one answer. I was hoping to come up with a second response or get you to tap mana, but now you're in combo kill range, so I felt like I had to go for it.
Well, that was exactly it. Although I just checked my next 3 cards, I didn't have a land, but then my 4th card I did. So maybe you could have just beaten me. That's fair. All right,
back to mute. Good game. You're up a game. Bah. Yeah, I don't think that game was getting better for me. It's like this. It's possible I should have gone for it a turn earlier. It's possible I shouldn't go for it at all. Honestly, not sure. I do know that Spellskite is amazing against him, and Slaughter Pact is pretty good against him too. So I want those. Mental Misstep is not amazing against him. He's got all the cantrips. What am I taking out? Right, that's the question. Muddle is great. I think I take out Peer Through Depths. Snapback is an instant speed answer to his combo. I mean, Pierce is okay. I think Misstep's only okay against him. Man, I love the info from the probe. I think maybe I'll keep that. Randomly lets me go through a card. I mean, essentially, I've extended the game by putting in a bunch of Spellskites. Oh, I don't think Pact of Negation is particularly good here. So maybe I keep all my Pierces? Yeah, I think something like this is about right. I don't think this is the Treasure Cruise matchup. I think it's cheap interaction. Dismembers are good, but I mean, I don't want to put a million... Dismember's good against his combo. That's not what I think I'm losing to. I'm the beatdown here. I need to be able to defend my combo. Which, maybe that makes Pact of Negation better. Probably does make Pact of Negation good. Yeah, it's a solid top deck if I'm going to go for it. Alright. Let's try it like this. Still thinking about that last game. I mean, I can just keep attacking him for 2, right? I have a 5-turn clock. And if he ever taps mana before my attack step, then I do get a clean shot to go for the Blazing Shoal. That's basically not happening, though. He's not tapping mana before my attack step unless he's killing me on his main phase. Fought a good fight for a Multi 5. Yeah, this is clearly a keeper. Right, this goes Blighted Agent, Muddle for Blazing Shoal, Dragonstorm. Doesn't defend itself, but I mean, have all those parts. And it's funny, I mean, I thought I had the faster combo deck, but this deck lost in the top 8 of the first Modern Pro Tour, and the twin deck won, so maybe that isn't the way this actually works. I guess I'm cracking fetch lands, because why not? Yeah, thin the land a little bit. Wish I had a spell skate to defend this Blighted Agent, but I don't think it makes any sense to not run it out. Oh, right, I only have the Watery Grave. I may as well get the Watery Grave. Gives me the ability to pay for Slaughter Pact if I happen to randomly top deck it, and on cue, we randomly top deck a Slaughter Pact. Splinter Twin against Blazing Infect. Splinter Twin up a game. It's funny. I guess we're proving the lie of my seeds. So far, the quote-unquote lower seeded team has 3-0. Man, I can just go for it and kill him. Right? Muddle for Blazing Shoal. Blazing Shoal pitching Dragonstorm. It basically says, show me a Lightning Bolt or you lose. Well, Lightning Bolt and Spell Pierce. If he has a Lightning Bolt or Spell Pierce, I'm 2 for 1 to myself. But what am I doing with these cards anyway? You can't have it all the time, right? He's on a multi 6. Huh. I mean, I can try Pondering first and go for it next turn. He got a Preordain. What did he do with his Preordain? Top? Bleh. That makes me a lot less inclined to go for it. There's no way he topped with a Preordain and dies to my combo here. There's no way. Blazing Shoal. Great. And now I can defend it with Muddle the Mixture. Alright, this one I think I will go for. Yeah, he's got to show me 2 answers. Man, I've stitched it together very quickly in many games, including the practice games. I've not actually combo killed him yet. Surely. Turn 3 with permission backup. Surely. We can get one of these. Here's my Blazing Shoal. Here's my 10-power Blighted Agent. There's his Lightning Bolt. He can't stop this, right? I don't even know what the card is. I think we finally got one. He's got no mana for Spell Pierce. You can't misstep a Muddle. I think we might have finally gotten one. Huzzah! Cool. One apiece. On to game 3. Deciding match. All right. I feel like I like the Summoner's Pact for Progenitus. That comes up. I mean, it effectively just... Well, I guess Summoner's Pact just is a Progenitus. What else is it? It doesn't do anything else. Oh, it's a Progenitus that I can Teleria West to transmute for. It allows Teleria West to go get a giant red spell. It's got to have some value. I like the Slaughter Pact. I think I like Pact of Negation. Misstep is not... I mean, Misstep's good against his Lightning Bolts. Maybe I'm wrong to have a Misstep in the board. Muddle's been good. Maybe the Snapback's the problem. Well, it does beat his combo. You know, I might want to Misstep over one of these Pierces, because they cost mana. I keep getting into these super mana-tight scenarios. Especially I'm on the draw, so Pierce is a little bit worse. I don't know. I think I like it basically like this. See what happens. Game 3. First round of No Bandless Modern. This is Group B. I can also show you, here's what happened last week, if you weren't with us. Elves lost a pod, couldn't do the beatdown plan and couldn't quite stitch the combo together through pod's disruption. It was close, a very close match. And Delver lost to Stoneforge, which, I think our Delver list was flawed. We have a better Delver list that we're using now. But now we're in Group B. Group C and Group D will come later. Tune in next week. You get to see what we've got in store for you in Group C. Still 8 decks that we haven't really revealed. All right, what does this hand do? He kept 7. I have a Spellskite, which is great. It both defends my combo and beats his. I have 2 Preordains. I kind of feel like I keep this on the strength of Spellskite, plus 2 Transmute cards. Yeah, I think I keep this. It's slow, but Spellskite's really good against him, and he doesn't have many answers in his sideboard. He has a couple of Ancient Grudges that he probably brought in, but... Not a quick kill, but I think we've got a lot of resiliency in this hand. He went top. Oh, shows not to shuffle is the important part. Huh. Second Spellskite is interesting. How good is Disrupting Shoal here? Doesn't feel particularly great. I'm going to bottom the Disrupting Shoal. I think I'm going to top the second Spellskite. It's just so good. And then... Island, I guess? Oh, it's turn 1. Play an Island next turn. Both of us dance set up with the cantrips. I got a feeling it's going to see a lot of that in this format. Yeah, I'm just going to start playing Spellskites. He can't pierce it. Forces him to come up with an Ancient Grudge. Yeah, there's the Stomping Grounds. It's the one problem with keeping the second Spellskite is that if he draws an answer to the first one, he's probably got an answer to the second one too, because it's probably an Ancient Grudge. That said, I can potentially counter half the Ancient Grudge. Oh, he does have it. It's annoying. So now what? I get to 4 mana and I Spellskite with Muddle back up? That's probably the plan. I don't quite know what I'm transmuting for yet. I feel like I'm so far away from killing him. I just have to play defense. Make sure he can't kill me. Oh, back up Muddle. That's nice. So this turn is... It's going to be Preordain. Ink Moth is great. Do I want another Muddle? I might. And I can get the whole combo with them if I have mana, and I have mana. I actually think I top. And then he's not going to cast an instant in his main phase, so I'm going to go ahead and get Inkmoth Nexus down and looming and scaring him. I don't... He's going to play some instant or sorcery to punish me for this. I don't know what it would be, though. Right. Here's Spellskite. He's back. Oh, wow. If he goes Ancient Grudge... No, that doesn't work. He can Ancient Grudge and play a Pester Mite, but I get to counter the Ancient Grudge, which means the Pester Knight can't combo kill me, because Spellskite is the defense I need. Okay. So there's the Dragonstorm. So hypothetically, I can transmute for Blazing Shoal. I should just transmute for Blazing Shoal here. I mean, I would have to tap out to go for it, so I don't think that's worth it. Yeah, because I need to be able to defend Spellskite with Muddle. But I'm going to spend this mana. This is where he responds with Ancient Grudge before I can go find an answer. What am I getting? I'm getting the Blazing Shoal. Okay. So combo assembled. And defense in play. He had 7 cards in his hand. He's doing nothing. So I can activate Nexus. I can go for it with Muddle backup. I can't Muddle twice. I could Ponder and search for a misstep. I think that's worth it. I think I'm supposed to go for it here. It's not the end of the world if I lose it. And I found a misstep. Ooh, Pact of Negation, even better. Wow, I can't get both of these, I guess, but... funny. I want the Pact, right? Not the misstep. So if I wait a turn, I get an extra misstep. But I give him time to do stuff. I'm going for it. can actually try to grudge Nexus. I have to choose whether I'm going to muddle it or just redirect it to the Spellskite. Probably just redirect it to the Spellskite so I can keep up the muddle. All right. Dragonstorm is a 9 converted mana cost red spell. Blazing Shoal says this wants to be a 10 power Inkmoth Nexus. What you got? I got 2 counters and a Spellskite. But he's got 7 cards in his hand. So I like my chances. I don't know if I'm confident in my chances. He's debating how to sequence his various answers. This has been a cool matchup. I like this matchup. It's definitely interactive. I feel like we're actually playing Magic. I mean, it's a weird form of Magic where we can both kill each other out of nowhere, but it's definitely Magic. It's got all the interaction and the feints and parries and bluffs and threats and answers and permission. Good times. And because we have so many answers, we're not killing each other on turn 2. All right, you have a land. I've still got you. All right, Ancient Grudge targeting Spellskite. I think I allow that, right? I'd rather have up Muddle and Pact. Yeah, this doesn't stop him from killing me. I'm going to allow that. I guess it turns on lightning bolts is the thing. If I stop this, I'm effectively stopping all lightning bolts. All right, I am going to counter it. Otherwise, I might be forced to counter 2 lightning bolts, so I think I turn a profit this way. And he's got no green mana left, so it's not like he can blow me out with an Ancient Grudge. I can also redirect the Ancient Grudge. Yeah, this counters lots of things. Oh my god. Sudden Shock. Now wait, how does this work with Spellskite? Can't cast spells or activated abilities. He's going to beat me with Sudden Shock. You're kidding. That is a thing that happens here. Why is it giving me priority? Yeah, it's just giving me priority because I could have triggered abilities. Sudden Shock. Oh, boy. All right. At least we defended the... Even happier to defend the Spellskite here. God, Sudden Shock. Unbelievable! He always has the answer. Wow. God. Wow. Oh, was I supposed to play Teleria West so I could pay for Pact? I wanted to transmute with Teleria West. I mean, I have 4 lands, so I cannot Pact. I have to let this happen. I mean, my plan was to transmute Teleria West. This is another Inkmoth, and this is another Blazing Shoal. I think I did that right. And now this Inkmoth will let me pay for Pact. Should he try to combo kill me here? Which doesn't have the combo kill. Alright. right, Splinter Twin versus Infect, and we play on. Wow, okay. So I have the Blazing Shoal. I don't actually have a way to get a giant red card with my current hand. So that's not very exciting. I do like the Snapback, because it's defense against his combo. I don't know that I want... Do I want to draw a Blazing Shoal? I don't even know that I want to draw a Blazing Shoal. I'm going to draw the Snapback, and then I'm going to revisit next turn by casting the other Ponder. Also, take one. 10-turn clock. Sudden shock. I think this is worth muddling. Still have my pact. Still have my Snapback. Yeah. That's bad. I don't think I can afford to pitch pact for Snapback there, because I'm too vulnerable to him if I do it that way. Oh boy. Oh boy, and I don't have the 5th mana to pay for the pact. I'm gonna lose to Jace the Mind Sculptor. He is gonna value me right out of this game. Unbelievable. Was I supposed to just do nothing and wait for Spellskite? Felt like we danced and parried enough that I could start chipping away. Jeez. Huh. I don't really have a good plan against this. God, I have nothing. Was I supposed to snap back the Nexus and then go for this? He's still got 5 cards in his hand, too. I'm just getting destroyed here. None of those cards help. I guess this helps a little. Not much, though. Interesting stuff. It just hurts. It hurts to watch him go brainstorm, brainstorm. I know I'm just falling farther and farther behind. I mean, it's a real match. It counts toward the standings. I'm not going to just scoop to Jace. If this was a practice match, I would just scoop to Jace here. He's got so many cards. Whenever I sculpted it into a go for it turn, like basically this match, I've had the kill on, relatively early in the game all 3 times. This game he had the sudden shock. Like, I had multiple counters ready. I had, 2 counters and a Spellskite. But Sudden Shock beats all of that. First game, I went for it at a point where I had I had the turn 3 kill with 1 permission. I mean, I didn't go for it till turn 4 because he was missing land drops, but whatever. I had turn 3 kill with 1 counter, and he had 2 answers. 2 1-mana answers, a Lightning Bolt and a Spell Pierce. So he's had the answers in games 1 and 3. Pyroclasm? Okay. He really wants to kill my Spellskite. That makes me kind of want to save it with Snapback. I assume he's got to follow up Lightning Bolt. His Blazing Infect deck looks good to me. I mean, I like the... I think I'm going to save this. If he cares that much about it. And I don't have the land to pay for a Pact of Negation anyway. Man, that 5th land. If I could have Pacted the Jace, this would be a totally different game. I don't know. I'd still be down like 4 cards, but... At least I wouldn't be falling farther and farther behind. Lovely. It's Blazing Infect versus Splinter Twin is the matchup. It's game 3. First round. Gauntlet of Greatness. No bandless modern event. Yeah, his Splinter Twin deck hasn't really played like a Splinter Twin deck. It's mostly played like blue-red control. He's played with like a Lightning Bolt deck. Which I guess that's the way you want to play against Infect. Infect does have some dorky cards in it. Huh. I thought I liked this side of the matchup when we sat down to play, but I certainly am going to lose this game. And I did also... Oh, I guess in the practice match we played before we started recording, we quit at 1-1. Like, he got game 1 because I went for a turn 3 kill, and he had 2 answers. I had turn 3 kill with permission, and he had 2 answers. And game 2, I got him with Spellskite. But I don't think he saw Spellskite coming, so now that he has Ancient Grudges in his deck, he's probably just in a much better place. Oh my god, you know what's hilarious? Is I can actually kill him with damage through Spellskite. I make him show me the permission, right? This is hilarious. I'm not letting him Jace. I'm falling farther and further behind. This... This would be the most amazing win. This would be one of the more hilarious wins in the history of Gauntlet of Greatness if this works. No! You have a Pestermite! Why are you Oh. Seriously? This turn, after I sat here with Spellskite for all this time, you pick this turn to finally randomly throw out a Pestermite. Ah! Sad. We could kill him with normal damage, and he was only at 9. Oh, that would have been awesome. He still has to deal with spells. He can't combo me because it's the Spellskite. Come on, seriously? I guess I did tank in my first main phase a little bit. I don't know, did I give that away with a timing tell? No, he just had the kill. Good game. Good game, Shadow.
Good game. Oh my god, I was so scared of Spellskite killing me with damage.
I had
it
on the last turn. I drew it. You couldn't stop it?
No. Like, that guy's got 4 toughness. Like, I tried to kill him because I was scared of it. And then I finally drew Pestermite. I'm like, okay, now I get the Pestermite, tap it.
I drew it. I top decked it that turn. My 2 cards when you summoned the Pestermite. I was going for the kill that turn.
I was so scared that guy was just going to kill me, and I had no answers. So I'm like, oh, good. I found Pestermite. I can finally do it. So you were going to kill me.
Yeah.
So that, okay. All right, good. Because I was scared to death of that guy. Dude, if that dude kills me, like, that is the best game 3.
My call was it would be the craziest win in the history of the Gauntlet of Greatness if I just attack you for normal damage with Spellskite for 10 right there after being under Jace for 5 turns or whatever.
That was my 3rd turn of Jace. I know it feels like you're like every turn is 2 turns with that guy. I understand, but man, ugh.
That would have been
wow. Yeah. No, I'm like, I gotta find my dude. I got the combo. Just gotta find the dude. Like, I basically sided in to be slightly slower.
Yeah.
Because you have a tendency to try to go off.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna stop everything he's got, and then I'll eventually get there. So.
Yeah. No, I play that deck. I'm the beatdown in that matchup, I think. And that's certainly the way I was playing it. It's possible I'm supposed to just try to out control you somehow, but I don't know. I think
I've got more control than you. No, I think you absolutely are beat down, and you've got to go for it. And I pulled in my one sudden shock.
I had 2 counters there too. I had Spellskite and 2 counters. So like it's really hard. Other than the sudden shock, it turns out there's 1 card in your sideboard that gets you out of that. But Splinter Twin has just been wrecking dreams. That's how Modern works, I guess. Doesn't matter what's going on. Splinter Twin is still good.
Splinter Twin is just good. Like it just felt solid. Like I had answers. They weren't the best, but like they would do. They're good enough. I just need to make sure I draw them. So yeah, I just switched out into much more control through damage.
Fair enough. All right, so that's gonna do it for week 2. We can should we tease them? Should we show them Group C?
Wait, you still haven't posted that?
No.
And yes, we should tease them.
All right, come back next week for these 4 decks. Look at this group, by the way. How insane did this random draw turn out? There's Dredge. Like, discard your cards, doesn't even cast spells. There's Hypergenesis, which has to be... I mean, in my mind, Hypergenesis is the most completely degenerate, ridiculous deck in the format. There's Eggs, total solitaire kill. And then somehow, the Jund deck got in this group. The Jund deck is looking around going, where are the real decks at? How do I deal with 3 degenerate combo decks? And I've got, like... I've got Bloodbraid Elf. Bloodbraid Elf shows up and is like, what? When is there ever even going to be a turn 4? I don't know. I mean, Bloodbraid Elf Jund seems like it should be a good deck, but I think this is a pretty bad group for Jund. Obviously,
we've never seen Jund have a good group. Are we sure it's a good deck? It's never had a good group in Gauntlet. Just never.
It's probably true. Yeah, this deck, this group is crazy. This is some degenerate action for next week.